Rock climbing only really began as a sport at the end of the 19th century. Mountaineering had already existed from the end of the 1700s with the ascent of Mont Blanc and the gradual exploration and ascent of the peaks of the Alps and Andes. In the earliest days, this was often part of some scientific exploration, but the sporting element slowly became more prevalent. One of the earliest ascents in Britain was the Hand of Sea Stack in Scotland. Another of the earliest British climbs was the renowned Nape's Needle in the Lake District. W.P. Haskett Smith, an old Etonian and Oxford scholar, was actively exploring the climbing and walking around the lakes. He finally climbed it solo in 1886, and this by fair means, using no aid from ropes, pegs, or the like. O.G. Jones, the only genuine Jones, a Welsh physics teacher living in London, was another of rock climbing's founding fathers. His style was athletic, often including dynamic jumping for holds, and his training included lifting dumbbells. His most famous ascent was also his most controversial. Moving from the late 1800s into the early 1900s, soon ramblers began to notice cliffs and pinnacles with interest as they escaped the cities on their weekend walks. Another of climbing's first protagonists was the indomitable J.W. Puttrell. Puttrell's name is virtually everywhere in the Peak District. He made first ascents at Stanage, Kinder, Derwent Edge, Froggatt, The Roaches, Bamford, Robb's Rocks, Gardam's Edge, High Tor, Cavedale, Cratcliffe Tor, Brassington, and many more of the various edges and tors scattered throughout Yorkshire, Derbyshire, and nearby counties. The route which stands out here, though, is Stoney's Crack, surely one of the earliest routes to rely on hand jamming. Meanwhile, Hereford and Laycock, using a guidebook by climbing friend Archer Thompson, were honing their skills in North Wales. Hereford, Laycock, Sansom, and Co. climbed most of the classic routes in the lakes, including Cairnnot's Crack, Cairnnot's West Buttress, the Gangway, and many more in the years leading up to the Great War.